Today, we're gonna stuff my toolbox. Now, my toolbox already has tools inside, but it's a big mess and it looks like shit. So that's why I bought a whole bunch of tool organizers. So this is what I mean by my toolbox already having a lot of tools inside, but it's just a lot of clutter and it just doesn't really look that good. So my main goal is to make it look more aesthetically pleasing and functional. So I went on a little shopping spree on Amazon and just bought a whole bunch of tool organizers. I don't know if all of this is going to flow well inside my toolbox. I'm gonna find out today once I reorganize it, and hopefully it all looks good. So my way of thinking for this was a little bit chaotic. I just mentally pictured what I had in each drawer, at least what I think I have in each drawer. And then I thought, okay, I need this, I need that. I don't really know if it's gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna fit. I don't know if it's too much. I don't know if it's too little, but I'll find out once I reorganize it. But honestly, that's the fun part about this. Let me give you a quick overview of everything that I got and what it's for, even though the pictures make it obvious, but you never know. Okay, so these are to hold the pliers. These are one of my favorites because these are to hold extension, and honestly, I cannot stand how the extensions are in my toolbox. They're just rolling around everywhere. Another one of my favorites is this one, and this is also not too common, at least on Amazon. This is to hold adapters, and that's the reason why I got it. And what I mean by favorites is that the extensions and the adapters are something that I've always wanted to organize but never have. So even though I've never used these tool organizers, they're automatically my favorite already. We have wrench organizers here, and this is also magnetic, so I can take this with me when I work on a car. Supposedly, I can use this with stubby wrenches, but we'll see, I'm not too sure. More wrench organizers here. You can never have too many wrenches. I mean, you have your flex head, you have your ratcheting wrench, and just a ton of other types. Socket organizers, so this holds 1/4, 3/8, 1/2 inch. I mean, self-explanatory, and also little labels, which I don't know if I'm gonna do, at least I don't know if I'm gonna do this today. And just like the extensions roll around, so do my screwdrivers. So this is what these are for. I've never tried this out, so I'm really excited to see how this works. So let's start with the one that I think is gonna look the coolest once it's filled up, the extensions. These are some of my extensions. I'm sure I have more in my bigger toolbox, but that's a video for another day. I know I also have impact ones, but we'll work with these today, and I just wanna see if this works. Good news and bad news. Good news is that these organizers work for the extensions, they fit. The bad news is that it didn't fit all of them, so I still have some extensions that are left over. And also that there's empty spaces here. So this one is missing 1 extension, and this one is missing like I think 4 extensions. So if I can't find them, I need to buy them. Here we have all of the pliers, at least all of the ones that I could find. And honestly, you couldn't pay me to name every single one of these because I only know what I need when I need it. So all of my pliers fit. So this is supposed to fit inside a drawer. I'm just showing you here because I think it's better than inside the toolbox. Now, I don't know if I have any more, but if I do, I hope that I only have one more because there's only one empty space here, and I wouldn't just want to buy another one of these because then it'll look empty. This is how they look inside a drawer. To my luck, I found the last one. So now both of them are filled up, which looks great. And please disregard this area. This is not part of this video, but it will be in the future. It'll be reorganized, but I absolutely love how this looks now. Kidding, this is how they're going to stay. I noticed that there was a lot of weight here towards the opening side of the drawer, so I just moved it towards the wall. This is how the screwdrivers look. They all fit in this drawer and they all fit in the organizers, although I did have to come to the larger toolbox to place this in here because both of these didn't fit in the smaller toolbox. So I'm not really like 100% on it. I'm not mad about it either on how this looks. I feel like it could be better, but it's still an improvement from how they were before. And the main thing is with these stubby little screwdrivers, because you have to bring these organizers closer together in order for them to fit. But then once you go towards the bottom, then these kind of feel unaligned. So that's just a little bit, but these longer ones do fit very well. So this is how the adapters and the U-joints fit into these. I still have all of these adapters and other U-joints that just didn't fit at all. I mean, I like it. I just wish they had more sizes for these. And honestly, I don't think I'm gonna put the drill bits because, well, I did put a little bit, but I don't think I'm just going to get all of them and put them here because they have their casing, and I think that's just better and more protected than keeping them here. So for now, I'm just going to leave this like this, which again, I'm not too happy about it, but it is what it is. So now time to move on to the wrenches. So this is pretty cool because you can stack these up and just make it longer, or you can also make it a little bit shorter depending on what you need. So I am going to try putting, so now I'm gonna organize my wrenches here. The only thing that I don't like is that you have to label it with these stickers, which honestly, I don't think I need this. I thought that these would work for the short stubby wrenches, but unfortunately they don't fit. So I will figure what to do with these, but for now I'll start with the regular wrenches. So the wrenches fit in these wrench organizers. The only bad thing is that I am missing wrenches. So I don't know if they're over there. If they're not and I can't find it, then I definitely have to purchase the ones that are missing because I don't like these empty spaces. And also I have plenty of others. Like I have these that obviously don't fit here. I also have SAE. Right now, these are only metric. So these are the ones that I'm definitely missing on, and I need to buy more because I have a lot more wrenches. So what I mean by more wrenches, I mean a shit ton more wrenches. Drawer after drawer after drawer. So I do need a lot more organizers, although I do like how these look here because they look nice and organized and very pleasing and aesthetic to the eye, and they don't really move. Like I can close and open the drawers and they don't move at all. So I have to think about that. This is how they look in the drawer, and these are the SAE that I mentioned earlier. So I definitely need to buy more because I don't really like how these are organized in them, and this is just here laying. Okay, lastly, we are finishing off with the sockets, although these sockets are a little embarrassing because it's looking a little bit dry, but that's because most of the sockets are a big mess on the other side of the shop towards the big toolbox, but we're gonna place them into these. I really like these because you can move these around if you need like more or less space, and you can also unlock this whole bar of sockets and then you can just take it with you. I don't know why you would. You can just take the whole tray or just take your socket and go. So let's go ahead and start with this. Finished with the sockets. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about these because I do like how aesthetically these trays look better than the previous trays. I just don't like how they are not evenly spaced out like the other trays and they're not labeled with a number. You would have to label it yourself. I'm not gonna do this today because this is gonna take a lot of time. So I feel like I get it, why it would be convenient to like space them out evenly and like put the number yourself, but at the same time, it seems like an inconvenience too. So I'm not 100% sold on them. Plus, look how much space there is for the 1/4 inch. I don't know what to do with this space, and I honestly don't want to mix this with the SAE. All right, so that was my quick and dirty roughing of my, what is it? Quick, dirty, rough stuffing, okay. All right, that was my quick, dirty, rough stuffing of my toolbox. There's still a lot more to go, but I guess this is a good start. I really did like some things. I'm not too sure on the other things, mainly these socket trays. I just feel like it's more of an inconvenience because if I don't label them, now it's a hassle because I have to just look at the number like really close to see if I'm getting the right size socket. And if I label them, I have to take my time on spacing them out evenly and then putting that label on there. So I don't know, I'll see if there's something better for sockets out there, but for now, maybe I'll just go back to the drawing board. Who knows? So I definitely have to do an update on this video because I still need to organize the toolbox and show you guys how everything looks inside there. But that will be some time from now because after this video, there will be others that I already filmed that you guys will see. So I'll see you guys then.